Or good afternoon. Today we are diving to do technical analysis on TikTok Rocket Lab. But before I dive in about the technicals, guys, please you can download this app that I'm going to show you right now. So, guys, this account they call it Account. So the account is somewhere you can investor if you have a kids it's only for ETF. You are going to set something like for me right now here. So you see my history over here. I'll be reinvesting uh every week like $25. So this is for my this is going to buy ETF. That's for my kids. This is for my personal, and this has been repeating. And you see this one, you see the evidence is good for kids, guys, so it's very important. So let me show you. I did this one some few months, probably I started for kids. You see, this is for me, and this for my kids. So this one is going to help you. You can put there social security, and you see all of them. It has the ETF. So let's see what kind of ETF they will go to buy. So if you download, you are going to get they will go to invest for you VOO ETF, IKM, IKR. Yeah, so like this one right now, you see this for me, my work here is just putting recurring, and you have already shown you on my history here. And so guys, I'm going to keep the link here. This for my personal. I sold all my ETF some few days ago. Remember, I put over, I had more than here. So I took this one December 2023 2024 after election. So this, remember guys, this thing skyrocketed all the way here. I took profit, and I started again. I pushed here because the market's going to come down right now. I started right now to do my ETF here for this for health for uh, like a para right now is they go to put you in the bonds in the ETF. They're going to put some percentage you see over there. So cashless champion on yeah, okay. I wasn't supposed to show you all of this one. I sold everything I have on market like for personal, but for my babies, you see like here right now. Uh, I have some wrote here. I put like $10 every week, and so I've already showed you the history, and you will go to get a lot of rewards over here. So I'm going to put the link here, guys. So please subscribe. No, follow the link, join it, put the recurring. In fact, like this 2020, 2023 and 2026 is going to be one of the best. Uh, the best. Yeah, it's going to be the one of the. It's talking maybe will come down because it ran from 2023 to 2025 and it's coming to come down. So for here right now, you see this for all my family, and they'll go to tell you projection if you are going to keep buying every day. This some ETF like here. So like here right now, they tell me like when I turn like 40, next when I turn like 65 years, I will be investing something like 25K, but you see the return will be a lot. So this just ETF, guys. So that they'll tell you the only return will be 8. That's why I like this company right now. They will tell you, and for my babies right now, when they turn 40 years, because there are 3 and 4 older babies. So if I will keep investing like this one, already right now I've already invested this one. If I will not invest anything right now in next 38 years, is going to be return more than 52K. So like the money that I have right now, because I'm not withdrawing until they turn 18 years. So that's why I say I better share with you this one. I'll go to put the link here. So now we are going to jump the charts for roadblock. So guys, I'm going to show you the stock which is it has more it's going to pump a lot. So like a roadblock, I put around here guys, and I sold somewhere here, and the reason I sold it because it was on that resistance, and but now after the breakout, you see the carbon holder here, it ran all the way after breaking 30, went another 100 and something percent after that breaking out. Remember, we are using monthly charts on this one. This is very bullish. The same thing, roadblock. We have Palantir. Palantir here, they have the same charts, and because I know more technicals, I sold this bull run or this. It was very challenging. So you see this one. This one it just almost the same thing, but not the same thing. But once we break out, this one because it was an AI. After breaking for that $40, remember this the 2021 consolidating. You see that it was supposed to make all the here when you put on weekly, but yeah, it ran the third one, but the other one is on monthly. This is on Palantir right now. So are you going to buy Palantir after this skyrocket like this? You cannot buy. That's why I'm saying you should buy ETF, waiting this one to calm down. So for me right now, I'm doing ETFs. Only 2026 I will buy only ETFs, and when it come to after 2027 I will come to buy the stock. So like this one, you see this one. So in future, I don't know, probably this thing will be, it's going to do like this one, and it's going to do, this will be 12 months downtrends, not right now. Remember, this one is very bullish. So MACD is telling you it's still there. So that's a Palantir. So I'm listing the stocks that I'm going to buy 2027. Don't forget about the Netflix. So you see the Netflix right now, it did very well. This is 2021. You see all these guys going to test the like this the 2015 high. You see this area, he came to test on 2023, and I will come where Netflix will come right now. So are we going to come test on 2018 high, or a 2021 high? So probably I'm watching, you see this one on probably watch 70. So I'm not Netflix, it will come to 70. Remember, Netflix will never calm down. I remember 2021 earnings was so crashed, and once it turned, the best time to buy when market is fading out. Right now it's just started. So I'm watching Netflix. So remember, that's number 3. Netflix, roadblocks, Palantir. So let's count. So I'm going to list this the best stock which you see over here. Micron, it did the same thing, and Micron it just started, just broke out, guys. Micron charcoal started. So you see, this is very bullish. Are you going to buy right now with this momentum? For me, this one you can rocket mode even like 400 there, but you see, this is not held candles. That's a short squeeze, kind of short squeeze. So this is the held candles. So the small candles, but heavy like this one, this is a short squeeze. So somebody, you see this one man push from 100 to 160, and the other man 200. The other man, now we are approaching 300. So every man is close to $100. Are you going to buy right now with this one? And anything turn negative is going to come all the way to $100. So I'm not going to touch right now. So that is heavy. So let's go to AMD. So I'm talking things. You see, AMD, it just gets started. So like this one, you see, you push that like that, and for me, if the problem with this stock, most of the stock right now is like we are heading to another cycle, right? It was bull cycle, and now we are heading the bear cycle. So this was a bullish. You see this one, it may be choppy, but so long as monthly MACD is like this, we're still bullish until we turn like this one. Remember, always this thing is not going to stay longer than 2017. It stay on 2017 to 2021. You see, this is the sensitive. This is, guys, huge. Whenever you see something move slow like this one, but tall candles is always, remember, that's a short squeeze on monthly. AMD, but I'm going to buy Netflix, Meta. Uh, let's talk about now. Meta is already signal is sale, and once is signal sale, you know what's going to happen. So even though it fake us the time will fake us here, are we are we going to fake us here? Because this is a very bullish candle. You see this one, it's just like that one, but let's see tomorrow closing above this thing. Yeah, so the next month, if we would break that 700, would be kind of the short term bullish. I'm not sure about the Meta, but my target for Meta, when you post like this, that 400, you see this one. So at the end of the day, the end of the day, when market will crash, I'm watching Meta around 380. So it cannot be today. It may be, this thing may be pushed to 1,000 there, and then they do the dividends, and then you will know what will happen. So it will be 100, so that would drop to $40. So the stock that is very, this one, Apple. So Apple is very, very, very bullish, and every time it broke out from this trend, and then now it broke from this trend. So let me delete this one. You see that one, that trend. So it's a lot of buyers is in, and when you see on monthly, the problem like pushing the get the sell. The first candle here, you see this fund candle, if you put around 220, it's now to around 273, and we are heading, I've already shown you, we are heading the bear market, and some of the stock is already hitting all-time high. Let's go this one, MSTR. Are you going to buy MSTR? Yeah, 120. When MSTR hit 120, that's when you can buy, but always monitor that one. Always buy whenever you see do like this, buy, but or wait the buying signal. Okay, that's the winning. So like this one, you should, the time you should sell this one is one around 320. If you didn't sell, and I came with the video, guys, and say, hey, this thing indicating sell, and you should sell. I did video 2 months ago, say, guys, 120 is coming, and that time this thing, it was around 280, and 280, 240, and it's already down 50%, or you can call 100%. That I'm going on. I've already say right now I'm not going to buy any stocks. Even like this one right now. we never see the strong candle, like the strong buyers like this one. You see, this is the wells means some of the stock like Nvidia right now is there squeezing Google. So Google early 2025 indicate a sale here during tariff time, and the one is signal pi. In fact, it was around 180 right now. It's already more than 80% Zenith is signal another pi. So guys, remember the thing I told you is going to help you. Like for me personally, think about the sons, think about the grandchildren. You can download that app I've already told you over there, because this you cannot like this market right now. You should not buy because you are not going to get that like 100%, 80%. Like so, if you buy right now, the stocks like this one right now, if 2026 is going to be market corrections, 20. So you are watching like this one now, 220 as a support. Yeah, so remember it's already now we are talking about the quantum stock. So Google, it ran from AI to quantum stocks. Okay, that's why it ran right now. Like when you talk about the quantum stock, we are talking about RGTI. So always the heavy tech is always moving. So like this one right now, this is a bullish, guys, a pop series bullish. Okay, we are on the bullish. This thing, even though will be signal sell, and it may become to test $15 here or even lower, because in the 20 when market when SPY, let's not talk about the SPY now. When SPY, guys, if the SPY do correction like 20% or 22%, because I did about this some videos, you're going to drop to close to 600. Okay, so we are talking about test 603, but if you raise something like 613, let's see how many percentage on 630 is in negative 30, is in negative 22. So we are going to straight to our geometric and see all-time high here, 691. That one is already 11%. But when you talk about another thing, I will go to tell you why around is 22%, 533. So it's going to come when tariff time. So rule number one, I step away. I put option aside. I don't do more in option right now because I was doing on SPY. All of this one was make money. This one kill my money because I was not ready about the tariff and whatever. What happened about that time? We have this is foolish, guys. You see this caviar, man, very foolish. So this thing maybe drop, and if you see every pair market will be happy. So you just put like 12 candles over here. You see this thing on market here, man. That's what I'm doing in the ETF. Why, ask him why I'm doing on ETF? Because most of this stock that we are talking right now, most of them will be not here. Will be not here. So yeah, most of them 30, 2032. Maybe we can talk about the Google will be here, Meta, Netflix will be here, Astral, some other, most of the stock will be not here. So most of AI stocks, some of them will be not here around 2032. So remember, every like here, that's a pair market, that is a pair market. And I was doing my research, watching the any pair market. Okay, so if you watch, let's start around here. So this one, that was 2011, and then we came another one here. The market closed red 2015, and then the market closed red. It was 2018. It was something like a recession here. And then this one, 2022, we know what happened. So SPY dropped from 480 to 320. Okay, and if you see that the price, how many percentage SPY dropped that time when market was crashing, because this, I remember this the time I lost, so it came closely to 27%. Yeah, it came to close to, let me make sure, it came like 27%. So that's what I'm saying. We will be very, very, that's every time like that year whenever this, I think this is the corona time. Yeah, the corona time. It's just like this 2025, because maybe things maybe things is very different, because we caught this week here, corona time, and then we caught this one on tariff, and you see market now closing up half here on tomorrow. Is it going to be like it's going to push 2026 around 537 and move again? I don't know. If you put, guys, another thing, you can put how many years after candle. So like here every 3 years would be red. Okay, so here right now is here 2015 or 2011 or red. So we saw how many green? One, two, three, followed by red. We saw another one, two, followed by red. So you see, we missed that one, but it was red, but this red is too small. And then followed by this one. I was here. You saw that one, and the since then, SPY is doing great. Okay, when you start that, it's 6 minus candlestick. Let's go to a 6 months candle. So this every two candles here, this represent every year. So like here, you form something like a reversal candlestick on that on during those months. So like here, we saw reversal candlestick followed by red, green, followed by the week that is 2020. Again, you saw 1, 2, 3, followed by red, and then the bullish candle. You see this one? We saw this one on tape, and then, so guys, if I was new like these things like this one, so what happened? Whenever you see something like this one, so as I already said, this thing, when you saw some kind of the SPY here, you see, we tested this top, and if market will be do correction, which side we maybe test, you will see. I'm not saying we are going to test this area. Maybe will be, maybe yes, maybe not. But another thing, let me calm down with my time frame too. So we saw that on monthly, and you see, guys, closing, you see this one week again, closing above that one. That's very bullish again. Okay, that's why I did a video, and I can go to play that video again. And let's go weekly. Before I will take my time today to do all of this kind of the stock. Yeah, you see, let's go down on MACD. We have this is the weekly, guys, so that's why I'm telling you, like if the market will calm down, you see millions of the volume came here around 610, and that will be forming that bottom around 610, because it's not easy, guys, to sellers to wipe out those longs over there. And that's why I choose, guys, this round. I'm not going to do with memes and stock memes anymore. I'm going to be buying small and do like like a monthly candle. So this is a very bullish again candles that I never saw something like this on daily. Okay, so we have this kind of double bottom around 650, and we have something like You see this one? So someone like cup handle, right? So if the market will broke out now from this candle, so it's going to be it's not going to be huge. We are going to talk about 7 10, and you can do everything kind of the chat that you can do want to do. So we have something like this one. Yeah, you see that one. I'm going to do correction there. So 1 minute. So you see this top over here. Yeah, 689. We have kind of the double top here. Although this one went, even I don't want to do that one. So it also be, so if form a Paris candle here. This is a reversal candle. But now, even though that's a reversal candle, so what? Let's see the volumes down here. I saw this 3.6 million. That was huge, and they'll wipe the guys. So if that will be wiped, we are going to 5.8 and another 5.49 million volume, and then all the way to 5.23.7 around. So and lasted 4.8. Remember this when the tariff and boom, remember that boom. So it's very kind of the interesting, and I'm going to pick on now on ETF. Okay, I'm not going to lose a lot. So if you correct like 20%, and I'm going to invest some of the money, because I've been on the crypto also. I've on some on crypto, and my right now 2026 is time to invest more in the long term, and then short term will come to do on 2028. So let's go here. So guys, we are going to talk about the Spire, and I'm going to play this video. I'm not going to talk, but I'm going to play this video.
As of December 29th, 2025, the SPY is trading in a high-stakes technical environment. After hitting recent all-time highs near 691 minus 693, the ETF is showing signs of a blow-off top or exhaustion as it attempts to maintain momentum heading into 2026. Here is the current technical setup for SPY. Key technical indicators. The overall trend remains bullish, but momentum oscillators are flashing caution for the short term. RSI, Relative Strength Index, currently hovering at 72.9, which is firmly in overbought territory. This suggests a high probability of a mean reversion or cooling off period in early Q1 2026. MACD, Moving Average Convergence Divergence. While the long-term trend is positive, the weekly MACD has started to show subtle bearish divergence, price making new highs while MACD peaks are lower, indicating that the upward thrust is losing power. Moving averages, 20-day SMA, $684, immediate support. 50-day SMA, $622. Primary health indicator, a break below this would signal a trend shift. 200-day SMA, $502, major long-term support. Resistance and support levels. Market participants are currently focused on whether SPY can flip the $690 level from resistance to permanent support. Level type, price point, SPY. Significance, major resistance, $710 to $730. Psychological target and high-end 2026 analyst consensus. Immediate pivot, $690. The current battleground level. Closing above this consistently is vital for the bull case. Short-term support, $680 to $684. Gap fill zone and recent consolidation floor. Major support, $645 to $650. The must-hold zone to prevent a correction into a bear market. Short-term patterns to watch. Hanging Man/Evening Star. Analysts have noted these bearish reversal candle patterns forming on the weekly charts near $694. If SPY fails to clear $695 this week, these patterns may confirm a short-term peak. Put/call ratio. The volume put-call ratio is currently 1.11, indicating that institutional traders are increasingly buying insurance puts. reflecting a growing bearish sentiment or hedging for a January correction. The January effect. Historically, if SPY holds the $687 support through the first 5 trading days of January, the probability of a positive 2026 increases significantly. Summary outlook. The technical path of least resistance is still up, but the risk-to-reward ratio for new entries is currently unfavorable due to the overbought RSI. A healthy pullback to the 650-670 range would likely be viewed as a buying opportunity rather than a trend reversal. Would you like me to generate a chart-style summary of these levels, or perhaps look into the technicals for the QQ keys leading or lagging?
So guys, that is the important information. Like next, what I underline here is very important. Like 687 on January, the first. This is the first 5 trading days. So the first week on 2026, that's when the stock, if stock hold to 687, is bullish. Below that, it will be correction. So, but the important correction we can watch this area. So once let's say it break below 680, we are going to correct some percentage there, around 5% or whatever percentage. But they say also 50 EMA on weekly is very important. 662, 622. That's one of the very, if below this one, this is called a pair markets. But 645, 650, 684, 680, that's like a correction. So, and below moving average around 5 or 2, that's a long-term support. So around 5 or 2 now, that's where you can go to buy the stocks now, like Palantir, Nvidia, because by that time's already crashed more than 75%, another one 80%. Yeah, so yeah, it's very important so to watch these things, and we have a lot of charts here. You can use Google to ask about the charts, and yeah, that's very beautiful. That's a beautiful for these things. So guys, subscribe, like, and comment. But remember, follow that link. Set something can go to buy you an ETF, which is going to help you. So guys, click that link and see you next video.